It's a job.
You took a photo, didn't you?
Yeah.
Is it recording it?
Yeah, it's recording.
Sit down, I'll listen to Rick.
Oh, thanks. Jim, I can see that.
Yes.
Right, okay. We'll get the show on the road. We'll be done 7 o'clock out of here, ready to rumble. Time's on. Right, what we're going to go through tonight is a little bit of discomfort, possibly for some, not too sure, but we'll soon find out. What we're going to do, what we're going to start with is everyone's going to come up and just tell everyone what you're struggling with. What are you finding right now the hardest part of the business? Is it finding time? Is it objections? Is it dealing with a partner that doesn't get it? Like whatever it might be, I don't know. But what's going on in your head? What are you struggling with? You're going to come up here, you're going to stand up here, you look everyone in the eyes and tell them what you're struggling with. Pretty simple stuff. Write it down. If you come up and the same thing someone said it, cool. Don't care. Just put your spin on it. Tell us your story. Keep in mind, in this business, it's about keeping people's attention. So if you talk for 5 minutes up here, what do you reckon's going to happen? Phones are going to start coming out, heads are going to drop. So you really got to start. You got to, again, this is good for meetings as well.
How do you think we feel after half an hour?
Because you've got to be able to keep attention. If you don't keep that attention span, it's game over. If it's energetic and you're eye contact and shit's going on, then it's game on. All right. So what we're going to do, we'll just start from here. We'll work our way around, and we'll just stand up and we'll just explain what exactly is a struggle that you're going through. I'll write on the board afterwards.
Matty boy.
Where's the microphone? All right, okay. Biggest things for me. Fucking right.
Come on, guys, listen up.
I get this at work all day.
You asked me a question when you started talking.
Biggest thing for me is missing nagging at me. That's why I used to spend all the time I have a real struggle with her nagging at me about never seeing me. Yep. So I said, fuck, you don't see me now. It's just going to be till we're 80. And I just gave up. I was like, fuck, I need to keep her happy because it was really dying. Like, yeah, okay, cool. I'll always have this. If I lose her, and that's fucked, then Charlie's going to have a split family. Second one is mainly just trying to stay. I'm pretty thick skinned, like I don't really give a fuck about anyone thinks, but trying to keep positive when people take piss out of me because I'm in a pyramid scheme.
Yeah. Yep. Beautiful. So
Comes back to beliefs, big boy.
Thanks for listening. Thanks for being quiet over there.
big deal.
How many very lost you had today?
Alright, guys, you know I love talking shit, so I'll keep it really quick.
Sharp,
Yep, probably enough from you, Brady White. Yeah, so guys, one thing I've struggled from day one, still struggling with now, but I'm trying to improve it, is duplication. So I don't have an issue with getting people on board, but then it's hard to get them to do the same thing. So things that I have, I think why, some reasons why you might be able to relate is I'm always super high on life and energetic. I think that scares people off, so I'm learning a lot to mirror people, which I can send you an audio about that. And another thing is, which I picked up only just today on an audio, is just keep it simple. Just keep the business simple. That's all this is. So we can go into detail about this later on, but that's definitely one of my struggles. But on that as well, what was it? Also, one thing that I learned from Mark Cullen about duplication, because why I find it hard with duplication is I hate telling people what to do, keep people motivated. At the end of the day, it's their business. So instead of you feeling like you're talking down to them and being the boss, because I hate being told what to do at work, so I feel bad telling people what to do. But you have to give people direction in this business, guys. You have to. So would you prefer someone to quit this business from you not giving them enough support, or would you prefer them to quit because, oh, this guy was just pushing me or telling me what to do? I prefer them to quit because of that, because I want to give them the best opportunity. So a way Mark Cullen told me to get around that is by using your upline to talk down to your downline. So instead of you directly doing it, you just be the messenger. Get Mark Cullen or Rob to do some talking for you, and you pass it on to your team. So that removes the boss mentality. So if that helps, you know.
Beautiful. Duplication.
That's fine.
Biggest thing I'm probably struggling with at the moment is consistency. I know some days I'm on fire. I wake up, I feel like, yeah, today's a really good day. I'll try and hammer it. Other days I'm just like, I'll do bits here and there throughout the day, and then it just fades. And I guess relating to my why, I know what it is, but it just slips my mind, and I just haven't got that. Some days I haven't got that pure, absolute passion for it.
Yeah, good.
But but they're probably my two biggest things at the moment.
Yeah, beautiful.
Okay.
What does number 2 say?
Oh, that is messy. Hey.
Says Mr. Squiggle.
Hey, so my biggest struggle at the moment would have to be finding people that I relate to in that sense. I find lots of women that are interested in the products. I know that they are struggling financially, but giving them solutions to, as in using the business as a solution, that's what I struggle with. So I can talk for days and days about the products.
Yeah.
I can sell them the products, but giving them the business as a solution, I crumble a little bit there.
Yeah.
I guess not seeing the results in my own life also doesn't allow me to go, oh, well, you know, like this is a platform for you to have wealth as well. So
Okay.
that's probably one of my biggest struggles. I speak to heaps and heaps of women though, so, you know, they're definitely all there.
So
Yeah.
if we put it down to one word, probably trying to find people that relate to you, like
Yeah.
your Trove.
Yeah, and providing the solution, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. The
Thanks,
business
Shrub.
as a solution.
Well, there's always one, huh?
Yeah, it's always a wake up.
There's always one industry one. It's always one with no results too. There you go.
A lot of mine have been said, so it was consistency, but I'm learning about that on the weekend. And then the second one is language. So I can go to work, I'm like a robot, I'm a professional robot. Hello, how you going, how's your day been? And really, really professional, like I'm like a UE salesperson, for example.
Yeah.
So it's trying to get the language out that I'm actually a human being. I'm not just someone that sits behind a phone and tells you this, 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 and this. I actually do talk normal. So that is my problem at the moment, adding value. But I can add the best value, but it's so professional that they're like, what the fuck?
So the biggest one would be language. Language.
Normal language outside of my profession,
Yeah.
because I do the profession 5 days a week.
Yeah,
This
exactly.
will be my profession, but at the moment I'm struggling to find the language which I do.
Language writer.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Buddy boy.
This is great. Very different one.
The man, the myth.
Eddie.
He's back.
My biggest struggle would be self-confidence, I think.
Yep.
I've like my heart right now.
Love it.
Good.
I mean, I was encouraging you to stay talking.
Stand up there.
What else about confidence, Matty? Like, what do you think it is about confidence? Is it
I think it's the fear of rejection because
Okay, yep.
I've made phone calls before and stuff and just get, you know, shut down and
beautiful?
all my mates have shut me down. So
Yep.
I'm just worried it'll happen more. Like I don't even care about it anymore.
Yep.
But it's still
Still there.
Still
sits
hurts.
there.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
It's because you need it so much.
Yeah, exactly. Cam, what about you, man?
Yeah, mine's a bit of confidence as well. I was really bad. Like, I couldn't get up and talk to anyone really at the start. I'm working on it, getting a lot better now. And probably, you know, following a system, I really need to set myself more goals.
Yep.
And have Cara or someone else making sure I'm following up on them, as well as like a daily system. Like I need to be reading my why, you know, jumping on Run for White, you know, reading the Your Cyclopedia, that sort of stuff. I need to, you know, try and, you know, at least do like one video a day, or, you know, one section of Run for White Diamond or Your Cyclopedia, just to, you know, get me always thinking about it. Just so when I'm talking to people, I know what to say, so it's second nature rather than just, you know, I say it once a week and I'm sort of got it, where it becomes just second nature. You know, I know what I'm saying and I'm not fumbling.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, what maybe accountability?
Go, Carsey.
Don't get friends.
I apologise in advance, my voice is going. So basically my biggest thing is I'm a perfectionist, so I have to perfect everything. And I'm struggling because I can't perfect this yet because I don't know everything.
Yeah.
So I have to go to Cameron for a lot of things. And I just basically end up so frustrated that I'm like, I hate asking you, because normally as a person, I can go up to someone, talk to someone. Just like, if you dared me to go and talk to someone in Bullbar right now, I'd do it. I don't care. So that's my background. But then I can't do it in this. Like, I find it really, really struggle. I had a conversation with someone yesterday, and we ended up talking about like bowling, because I just diverted myself because I just wasn't confident in it. So I just, relying on people is something I find really. I know that I'm allowed to do it, but I don't want to do it.
Yeah, nice.
I don't know how to do it. I don't even know what you call it.
That's a good one though. 'Cause
I think that's where we could start doing some role play.
Self-belief, because
Yeah, I did that for a couple of hours last night, and it helped so much. Because I did that, and then I did my invites today, and I'm like, hold on, go back to what we did last night, and it worked. And I'm like, yes,
Cool.
So you don't
solution.
Feel, you don't feel competent.
Sorry.
So you don't feel
I
competent.
love eating.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. I feel confident to talk to people.
No,
I'm not worried.
competent, like
Yeah, confident. Yeah, I guess you call it that. Yeah.
I struggle with it.
Look, I reckon
Thanks.
my struggles are all related into one. Myself, though, I think I know it's just a cop out, because I see people like Broads, Matty, that have done it, that are facing the same struggles I do with time and family and everything like that. So I know personally deep down that it's a little bit of a cop out, but I still use it as an excuse, which puts it off.
Yeah.
Which frustrates me and makes me disappointed in myself in the interim anyway, realistically. But I think, look, coming home, going to work, waking up, getting ready, going to work, coming home, make sure I can spend enough time with Lottie and make sure I feel loved. So I know obviously she's there as well. It's finding that time, and as I said, it is just a cop out because Broads proves that he can do it. It's
Time
management.
That's actually one thing. The other week I took out from you what you do. Set your alarm 6 hours. So you get hours in a day, and I've procrastinated that.
It's hard at first.
Yeah.
You get used to it though.
Yeah, exactly.
You just wake up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Really?
Time management, right?
Yeah, 12, 6.
Yeah, nice man. Go drop.
I don't have any problems. I'm killing it.
Sunday.
Come on, hero.
You never
Well, if you're killing it, tell us how you do it.
Yeah, tell us how to do it.
I like those shoes, mate.
Thanks. I actually got married.
Well, he lacks his TV, brings in charisma.
That's right.
Okay.
All right, I'll be pretty quick. For 10 minutes. My biggest problem is being a fucking pretender. Every day, walking outside, going, I'm going to smash it today. I'm going to do 50 invites this week. I'm going to talk to 10 new people. Having that confidence, and then not doing it, and then walking outside the next morning and looking at me shit car and me shit little house, going, why do I pretend every day that I want this awesome lifestyle, but I won't do the work for it? I've hit Emerald and never maintained it about 5 times, and then haven't hit it since. I think I'm killing it when I'm not, and I say, oh, I'm going to do this, going to do that. I'm a bit of a gunner. So my biggest problem is just pretending I want it, but not really knowing how hard you actually have to work and how much you really want it. Because to make it in this business, you have to want it more than you want to fucking breathe, pretty much. Because that's how hard it's going to be. Like, if you want to make a full-time wage from this, you have to want it like you want to wake up every morning, or it's going to be too hard, And that shits me because I'll wake up and I want it, like Joshy said. Some mornings I'm just like, I'll go hard out, then I'll have a day off and it'll go back to shit again, But then I'll walk out my house and I'll get myself in the state because I will realise that I'm worth more than what I'm actually doing, I don't want to be driving that car anymore. I don't want to be living in this house. So just stop pretending and fucking get the job done.
Well, right.
Cheers, bro.
You said you don't maintain them.
Yeah.
Is that because people drop off?
Well, I lost my Sydney team.
Back to you.
Yeah, so I lost my Sydney team because obviously, I don't know what Dan's talking about. It doesn't go back to you. Sometimes it could be, but I had Libby up here who was doing really well. Moved to Sydney, dropped off. Didn't want to do it anymore. She was probably doing about 7,000 to 8,000 PB a cycle herself. Then I had Reedy, who's an AFL player. during the off season when he was in off season, not training every day. He killed it. He was doing about 10,000 PB a cycle. So I had 2 awesome legs, and then they both dropped off because Reedy had to start playing footy again, training every day.
Why'd she drop off?
Because she doesn't know anyone in Sydney and doesn't really feel comfortable because she hasn't got any friendships. But I still talk to her. She's still there. But it's not. There's no burnt bridges. What's that?
Her why mustn't have been big enough.
Yeah, well, Libby's very lucky. She's got a very rich dad, and
Yeah.
I think she's moved down there and she's moved in with her father. And I think he's in her ear as well. So obviously there's snipes around as well. And as Reedy says, he goes, mate, I want this so bad because I know he's how old is he? 26, 27. He knows he hasn't got long left. He's only earning 150, 200 grand a year from footy, and he knows that after footy. And he told me, he rang me the other day, and goes, bro, I want this so bad. I do want to be successful in this. And I said, awesome, brother, let's do it, you know. And now obviously his team's going to kick off again. And that's what it comes down to, mate. People who have professional jobs.
So had holes in the bucket.
Yeah, you got holes in the bucket, but it's not coming down to they don't believe in the business. They don't believe in you. It's just because obviously they've got different surroundings around them now, you know. It's a bit hard too when you have like Dan's experienced shitloads of holes in the bucket because it's hard when you're not in the environment. That's what Libby said as well. That was a good feedback I got from her. She goes, when you're around everybody, when you're around the team, it's a lot easier to keep motivated and keep going. But when you go to Sydney by yourself where you know nobody else is doing it, you sort of just lose that traction. You lose that traction because there's no leaders down there. There's no Shane, there's no Dave, there's no Rob. There's nobody there to support you. I'm like, I'm only a phone call away. And she goes, but it's not the same as
It's not
going
the
to the train.
same.
And Sherelle experienced it as well.
It's tough. It's tough being on your own.
It is.
You don't have
Those
anyone to
sorts
be
of people.
accountable. It's not impossible because these
Yeah, that's
boys
right.
did it.
Shane
you
was
know?
on his own. When
Yeah,
he started,
it's not impossible,
But it
but
takes that
it's
certain sort of
yeah.
person.
Exactly.
definitely.
That's what I say. Like me, I think well, I know one day this will be a full-time job of mine, along with obviously other businesses, but it still fucking shits me that I walk out and I look at that shit what drives me to get into state like right now, like I'm fired up. Because I think about how good my life could be if I actually just done the work.
Yeah.
And it's the easiest job in the world. We've been communicating with humans since we were born. We used to shit our pants and be hungry, and we could still communicate to get our bum changed. But we can't walk up to a person and say, how's life, man? How's your money situation? Oh, shit, bro. All right, man, I could probably help you out there. I have a side business. It's that easy. I've got a side income, you know. I have a job and I have a side income. Oh, awesome, man. Should you come and check it out?
How does everyone go with
It's that simple.
going through your contacts? Sorry, I'll give you.
Good on you, guys.
Cheers, bro.
How do people go through going through your contacts? People you haven't spoken to for a long time. They're just on there for.
It's just I go the form. Family, occupation, recreation, money. It
And
might
then
take a week to do an invite.
Once you get to that point, it's kind of like, you know, you feel like, and I've had it said to me, I said last time, this is why you contacted me.
But if you know,
Yeah,
that's the
if
I
you
get
find
that
out
as
their
well, then.
situation, like Shana said, that form thing, and I guess that stage where you know they could definitely benefit this.
But it feels like they're let down. Like,
It's your
I wasn't
belief.
just really thinking about them. I
So,
was
yeah,
hoping
we'll
to
go-
use them to make
We'll definitely go into that. Yeah.
I say to them, especially something that you care about, look, man, well, imagine if I have some crazy success like with this, and I am going to in the next 12 months, and you come back to me and go, man, why don't you fucking talk to me about this? I don't want you to be that person. Say that.
That's a good point.
There's people that haven't spoken to you for like 10 years.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I talk to that many people every day. If they say that shit, but fuck, mate, I'm talking another fucking 100 people. I don't really care.
Yeah, you gotta have that mentality.
But imagine that feeling of missing the boat. When I'm cruising around.
Use the fear of missing out and said, look, man, I didn't want to come across that way, but hey, look, I know where this is going. I thought I'd just contact you anyway. I'm sorry, you got the wrong point of view. I'm just contacting you for this, but I don't want you to come back and ask me, hey, what was this all about?
It makes you feel like, you bought me out drinks and took me to dinner because you just wanted to get in my pants. Fuck.
also
That's what
another
I feel like.
another one I do is like, man, that's why I love this business. It's a great excuse to catch up with the old friends, old relationships. Like, man, otherwise I probably never would have talked.
That's
very good.
Yeah.
Use that. So he's got a lot of good. And what was your thing today down with your cold market? So Dan was at a coffee shop. The dude was working. Yeah, tell me exactly what you said to him.
Good service to start with. So I'd like you pick the right people. You don't want some space. Like we went into a few shops. I'm like, I'm not fucking talking to that space. Like you want some quality people in your business. I know.
That's a missed opportunity.
You never know who.
Yeah. No, whatever. But the coffee shop dude, it was good service, that sort of stuff, and it was just him and the owner.
he
And I
was
just
talking- he was talking to, like, he was working hard.
yeah. So I just went up to him and the owner at the end. I said, look, guys, had a really good experience at your cafe and loved the coffee because people love compliments. And she's like, oh, thanks, babe. And the other dude is a bit closer. I said, what about yourself? Is this your full-time job? He goes, yeah. I said, man, like, look, you've done a real good job. I really enjoyed it. He goes, but I work at McDonald's as well, so I work 45 hours a week here and 20 hours a week at Max. I said, far out, dude. I said, well, man, that's pretty inspiring, dude. I said, look, mate, obviously you keep your options open for opportunities. He goes, yeah, and my phone starts. Usually make sure you add them to your phone, otherwise you're never going to hear from them. So I said, all I can do is give him a card. I said, look, man, I'd love to connect. I may have an opportunity for you. Add me on Facebook as soon as you can. Gave him a card. 5 minutes later, he added me.
Did you have that scarf on?
I did.
It's little things like that. The only reason why he's doing it is because he's got the balls
Yeah,
to do
it's
it.
possible, Manny.
He's got the balls to get up there and
No,
just
it
do it.
looks good,
Whereas
eh?
9 times, how many co-marketers have you spoken to in person at a shop at a coffee?
Probably
I did a taxi driver the other day.
Yeah.
Lizzie.
So another thing about that,
Follow that.
yeah, so if anyone listens to MLM Nation, which I listen to their podcasts every day and I highly recommend it, it's listening to network marketing professionals and their stories, and every one of them, they ask the golden question at the end. It's like, if you could recommend the best tool for your business, what is it? And they say, myself. You have to talk to people and be human. And none of them have done it with technology, these guys. They said, yeah, it's a great bonus, but you have to talk to people in relationships. That's where I fail. Like my excuse was like, I've got teams all over Australia and the world because I know no one in Sunny Coast. So I talk to them online. But now if you just go out and talk to people, it's amazing.
Yeah.
People aren't used to getting people talked to.
No.
Wear a smile.
And-
People aren't
and
used to that.
compliments.
They draw into it.
It's-
Yeah.
I've made someone cry
Yeah.
from giving him a compliment
Right.
in a cold market.
Make an old mate cry at Harvey Norman. Yeah.
Man, how'd you make him cry?
Just a compliment. Because I worked in hospitality and they were running around doing stuff and like just doing really good service. And I said, you know, thank you for serving me. Like, you did awesome. You're running around like you know, you flip around there like, really? They just started crying. And I'm like, whoa. I'm like,
They must have had a long day.
I'm like, okay.
I'm actually surprised that we came up with everyone had a different thing. That
Yeah.
just goes to show everyone's got their own different problems,
Challenges.
which is a good thing. You don't want everyone coming to,
Love
I don't have time. Come up, I don't have time. No shit. That's why we're doing this business. So I like it how we've got all the, but the biggest thing that I've learned in the past, say 2 to 3 weeks, network marketing, believe it or not, you don't need any skill. You don't need any fucking skill. Get that through your skull. So you come to me and say, oh, I don't know what to say. I don't know how it works. I'm not confident enough. I don't know what it takes. Network marketing requires 0 fucking skill. None. It's the easiest platform on the planet. These objections, let's do it. Family and say feeling not insecure, but getting pissed off that someone says you're in a pyramid scheme. What does it come down to?
Belief.
Boom. Duplication.
Mindset.
Yeah.
Mindset. Consistency.
Mindset. Like all of them.
And belief,
Yeah, I think that's all of them, that
So,
one.
but you get where this is going?
Yeah.
How many of this comes down to your skill set?
All of it.
No, just
None of it.
Oh, sorry.
skill.
Oh,
None
so
of
we
this.
left it then.
None of this comes down to your skill. So if you come to me and say, man, I want to invite, but I just don't know what to say.
I'd say get the fuck
See ya. See ya, we don't want you.
Just say something for fuck's
See ya.
sake.
If you've got this, tick, 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 no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, it is going to be spot on. No matter what you do. So once you get these 3 in line, this means nothing. This is just fucking wiped off the shoulder. This means nothing. Network marketing is belief, mindset, and the bullshit story you keep on telling yourself. The bullshit story that you keep saying, my missus doesn't like what I do. She doesn't have any time with me. It's just a bullshit story that you've got up here. I don't have time. This one here. What's that one? Language. It's just another story that you don't have confidence. You don't need to be a professional. You don't need to be a professional. You got to feed this sucker. This sucker. This is it. Because once you've got that down pat, it's game on. No matter what you say, I don't give a shit. You can stand up with the cop. You don't have to have any confidence in the world. If your belief is strong, your mindset is bulletproof, fuck the confidence. Fuck the confidence.
Can I just say something about language, Shannon, real quick? We listened to a podcast today on the way into town of an Australian bloke. He'd been involved in 3 network marketing companies. Everyone he made annually over 2 million. And listen to this guy, mate. He just sounded like an absolute, just a dumbass dropkick, mate. Like his language skills were next to nothing, weren't they, Dave?
Yeah.
Like, and Dion said to me, this guy's fucking retarded. But he was every network company every year he was making 2 million.
Exactly. Because
But you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, it's just this. So don't get too confused that you got no skills. You don't have what it takes. You do, because we've all got a fucking brain. You've got network marketing skill. If you have to go operate a business, a full-on business where you've got to do accounting, you've got to manage staff, fucking good luck. You can have this, but if you don't know accounting skills, your business is fucked. We get it done for us. So don't give me your bullshit story why it doesn't work. You either want it or you don't. Simple as that. You want it or you don't. Set aside time management. Set aside time. Said you want to. If you don't want to work until death together, hey, I have to do this business 5 hours a week. It has to happen, because if I can't do it 5 hours a week, I'm just going to stop doing it, and we can live a life of fucking misery and regret. Simple as that. Simple as that. Unless you've got another plan to get ahead, it ain't going to happen. So you've got to get that time management down pat.
I'll show you something with that, what Matt and I worked on, which really, really quickly. So right up there, there's 168 hours in a week.
Yep. Yep.
We work 57. We sleep 42. We spend 4 training and presentations. 8.75 is dinner and showers a week.
Yep.
2 hours is groceries. Boom. 45.55 hours left in our week, not accounted for. This business, that's 6.507 hours a week that we had, and we says we didn't have any time.
Hang on, you spent 2 hours shopping.
Groceries,
groceries,
like meat and
Really?
Get everything, yeah.
Well,
that's allowing complaining and stuff.
that's allowed.
Really?
That 57 is getting ready for work, driving to work.
So what was the remainder?
6.507 per day, which is 45.55 hours a week.
Crazy.
Did you sit
That's
down
pretty
and
much doing his business full time.
how did you manage that? Did you just
That's after a
I
12 hour
wrote
day.
out
Like
everything.
travel, because
what we
by the
did.
time we travel and get home, it's 12 hours.
Yeah.
6,
12 hours, we both work 12 hours a day, and I was saying,
6 hours a day.
I told
Imagine
Hannah this
what
on the
we
phone. She's like,
Oh yeah,
I don't have time to do this time thing.
I was like, let's see how we do it tonight. And we did it, and she's like,
Wow.
6.507 hours per fucking day. What the fuck was I doing?
So that breaks down.
Fucking Blaze only goes for half an hour.
What were
Hey,
you doing?
can TV?
2 minutes for a shag.
yeah.
one.
There was, but there was also this other. There was also like if you 8 hours of sleep a night, if you live until 80, you've slept 20 years of your life.
Oh.
How much hours at night?
If you sleep 8 hours a night, which is the majority of people, you live until 80, you've slept for 20 years.
That's
Like, that's what I'm saying.
bullshit.
By sleeping 6, you knock it down to 15 hours.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, 15 years.
Yeah.
I'm getting on the meth pipe.
But do the math. That should scare the fuck out of you. Because I know for a fact the majority of this room and people in this business run off 8 hours of sleep a night. 20 years of your life, if you live until 80, is gone. 20 years.
We'll have a comfy fucking bed.
20 years. Like that's just that.
They're doing it on 6, and like Gary Vee does it on 5.
Yeah.
He's
I'll
going
do about
right.
5.
Yeah.
I reckon 5 or 6.
So,
But just do that. It will
That's
blow
awesome.
your mind.
Yeah.
I said, wow.
but do it with your partner if you've got one.
Yeah.
Do it with your partner because then they can see. They can see. You can't go home and say, "All right, I need an hour a night to do the business." No, you don't.
Oh, yep.
Sorry, I'm 6 hours.
Yep.
So next one is
Yeah.
ego. So ego, this one here. This is the only reason why I think people will fail. Because they've got the ego that they want to be the man. or they want to be the woman, or they want to be the person that people look up to in this business. I don't want to stand here and do trainings. I don't do it for an ego. I don't do it to feel good. I could not care less. I could not care less. I don't want to do the presentation. I don't want to stand up and get yay. I don't care. But too many people care about being the it person, being the man. As soon as you drop this shit, I got Dave to do 2 phone calls for me today. I know it off by heart. I could smash out a phone call quite easily. But like what Dion said, you've got to get the edification from someone who's got crazy results. And I'm not saying get everyone on the phone call today. But what I'm saying is you've got to be able to drop the ego, let it go, because in this business, you've got an ego, you fucked. Get someone else on the phone call and in person do the meeting. Dion does it for me every day. And he could probably nail a phone call better than I can at the moment. But he's still doing it because he gets the business. He gets it. He knows he doesn't have as much influence as he does telling someone else's story. Like what Joshua said, you can speak like a retard and make $2 million a year. Because this is it. I know for a fact, no matter what I say on a phone call, they're going to walk away going, holy shit, that was unbelievable. Because this is it. I've got this on point. But that's all it is. And from there, setting down goals. Now, I get some people that don't do daily goals. That's okay. I get that. I do. Someone else does, whatever. Weekly goals. So goals there, again, we learned it on Sunday. You actually don't know how to set a goal. You can wake up on Monday and go, I did 50 invites this week. How's it going to happen? I'll just jump on Facey, man. What a fucking goal. I want to make more money in this business. Hey, mate, here's $1. See it? You got to be specific. What do you actually want? What do you actually want? So the I like and the one that resonated with me, there's other ways that we learn on Sunday, but was results. What results do you actually want? Is it $5,000 a week? Is it $500 a week? If it's $100 a week, if it's $100 a week, you don't need to be here every Tuesday night. You don't need to be here. It's $100 a week. It's pretty fucking simple. If you want to be in the 500 plus group a week, come to trainings and come to presentations. If you want to be in the $1,000 make it full time, if you miss one, guess what? You have to make it up again. Because this shit, time doesn't wait for anybody. So what results do you want? What's the purpose? What is the purpose of doing your health? What does it come down to? Is it because you don't have enough time with your friends and family? Is it because you have to wake up every fucking morning and stare at your shit car? Is it looking back going, I live in a fucking matchbox and this is what I call life? What is it? What's your purpose? What do you want to do? But you've got to be able to get that through your brain. You've got to be able to drive that. It's a goal. It has to, again, like last week, you can try what you want. Right then you go and try and hit it and all fucking rainbows and butterflies. It has to be a must. Because if you don't do it, you're not going to go anywhere, guys. This is just a, oh, Monday again, better set a goal. Oh, here we go again. It's goal day. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. You have to make it a must. Until you make it a must, you're not going to do anything in life, period. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And then map it out. Map it stands for what? You guys know?
A to B, massive action plan.
Massive action plan. If you don't have an action plan, if you don't take action in this business, too many peanuts. Do you want to know marketing's a bad name? Because 97% of people are hiding behind Facebook. Everyone's got the same message. Hey, just join this new business. I've got a business opportunity for you. Come check it out. We'd kill it. This guy's got a Ferrari. He's making 50 grand a month. It's fucking bullshit. It's bullshit, guys. You've got to be able to interact with a human being. You've got to be able to do it. It must happen. So set your goals a week. Because once this is on point, everything falls into place. Not just in your health. Not just in your health. Don't get me wrong. This is life in general. You have this shit down pat, your life is going to be fucking amazing. And believe that. Believe that. But until this is on point and you can't manage your bullshit story, you're coming with your negativity, this doesn't work, this person's not listening, oh, he called it a pyramid scam. Nah, man, fucking, one of my buddies said the scam, this shit doesn't work. I don't want to hear that shit. I've got this on point. I don't want to hear your fucking negativity. I don't want to hear it. Unless you come to me with something good, I don't care. Figure this shit out. Listen to the MLM nations. Listen to the audios. Listen to the most successful people on the fucking planet. Anyone see that picture today with Eminem?
Yeah.
What was he reading?
Pardon?
What book was he reading? Did anyone see it?
I seen the picture. Didn't see what I was reading.
How to Win Friends and Influence Others. Eminem was reading this. Eminem was reading this. Serena Williams, who's her coach? Tony Robbins. It's not just, they're not just your fucking mates that go, oh, whatever. They're the most successful people on the planet are doing this shit. So if you want what they've got, you're going to have to do what they do. It's as simple as that. No, you're not going to be rich in 6 weeks. So get that out of your fucking brain. Not going to happen. If you don't take daily consistent action, it's not going to happen. Not to the extent of the results that are in your brain anyway, if you don't take it daily. You miss a day because you're not on point, you feel down because life's hard. Guess what happens? There's another day you've missed. Boom, out the window. And you have to make up for it if you want full-time results. Bad luck. It's just life. Time just keeps ticking over. Until you master this shit, it's going to be a long journey. A long journey. And again, it's not go home, don't listen to an audio. Oh, fuck, it's on point. I'm done. Takes time. 6 weeks ago, I was still, this thing wasn't right. It wasn't ticking. There was something wrong. Because I'd still, if Dan was to call me up or Manny was to call me up and tell me that someone doesn't want to do it anymore, I'd get pissed off and frustrated. I'd feel down. I'd be questioning it. Huh? Who's had that?
Yeah.
Who's had it in this business where you wake up and going, is this actually going to work? Be honest.
Fucking everyone. About once a week.
Correct.
I may have even called it.
Oh man, I did too.
Yeah, I'm calling it a scam. I'm cold. I said, this is the biggest fucking jam ever. Dave Nelson gets all the money. No one gets
Correct. Correct. And what does that come down to?
belief.
Belief and mindset.
Correct. So you get where this is coming from? This is just this. And it's life in general, guys. Life in general. So please, do what you can to master this, because once I did, everything takes care of itself. It was only 2 weeks ago that I actually took into consideration money means nothing. 2 weeks ago. Before that, money was everything. Money was everything. But I thought, oh, what I'll do for 2 weeks is I'll get this on point. I don't give a fuck about money. And I'll see where it got me. No shit. I mean this hand on my heart. My income has doubled from other things I've been doing. Doubled. Not because I've been doing more invites, okay? Not because I've been following up, because this shit is on point. I don't care about the outside world. I care about you guys, the team. That's all I care about. That's all I care about. Yeah, the loved ones, friends and girlfriend, and don't get me wrong.
She's in the next room.
I don't mean that like as in don't take that out of the room and go, fuck, I'm not talking to you, dickhead. I'm not talking to the team. I mean that as in this is I feed off you guys. I feed off you guys. Because I still have the outside haters, don't get me wrong. I had a conversation with my mum the other day and almost got, I was fucking like this. But that's okay.
I made my mum cry on Sunday. Because I told her the truth.
You got to be an asshole.
I know exactly why she lived. And I said, thanks for the stuff that you done for us, but that's not me, you know? It's not me. We lived a pretty fucking shit life.
Oh, you trying to get her on board or get her to kill us?
You'd be funny. It's funny what the actual truth does.
Yeah. Like they say, divorce your bullshit story and marry the truth.
Marry the fucking truth.
Because the truth will set you
It's
free.
like that post I put on Facebook about I'm better than $25 an hour. Everyone thought I was attacking them, but it was about me.
It's because that Sheila that she's like, I'm so happy doing my job.
It exposes
I'm
them.
like, oh, you're not happy.
Yeah.
You're not happy.
It's like the guy that walks in full happy beans. Oh fuck, he's in trouble. He's depressed. He's depressed. So just guys, please manage your shit. Look. 6 hours a day. If you have a 30-second route a day like Matty.
Every day. Every day.
Yeah, honestly.
Hey, you guys all right?
6 hours a day.
Yes.
I don't want to hear any more stories about that time. No more time bullshit.
30 seconds.
Get this shit down, Pat. Set a goal. If you do not do this business 1 hour a day, can it? If you want the big results. Can the business. Do yourself a favour. Don't come here every Tuesday and pretend like Brody, like I did for a long time. Don't do it to yourself. It's not worth the pain. If you can't do an hour a day, please don't feel like you have to be obliged to come on Tuesday, Thursday night. Party numbers are going to fluctuate. No guests are going to show up. That's okay. It's what you do on the outside. How many meetings can you do? How many phone calls can you do? That's the magic. That's the magic. Party's there for the second exposure. Again, I'm not saying everyone don't invite to a party, because we had two guests last week, and they both came from Sherelle, who was not there. The
Two.
invites one.
Yeah.
They
say two.
still work. They still work. Parties work because we've got it down pat to a T. It's not cheesy. It's not salesy. All right. So again, if you're not aiming to do 3 or 4 meetings a week, it's going to be a rough journey. And by meetings, I mean phone calls as well. I don't mean in person. Phone calls is whatever it is, but it's going to be a rough journey. Get that shit down pat. Thursday night back here, because I'm solo for 8 days, so I'm probably going to lose about 5 kilos. So that's all right. I've got no food. But that's it. Next, correct me someone for the event next. Where's that with Jerry Clark?
Thursday.
Thursday.
I think it's 7 or
7 o'clock, 6:30 doors open.
So next Thursday,
Brisbane.
With who? I can attend now.
I read.
Oh,
I read a little bit into Todd Falcone.
Oh.
2 years. 2 years. He made about $300 a month. 22 years into the business, he's made 37 million. Now, I'll tell you right now, because Dave told me, people who bought to this guy in Melbourne, people who said, get in the car because we're going to see how this is done, not going to be a fucking Your Health cult presentation. You're going to hear him from fucking businessmen. People who he bought, he said the people that came there, 9 out of 10 got started. Because the power of this. He talks about the industry itself. There's nothing Your Healthy. It's industry business. So if you can get someone there, I'll fucking hire a boss if you want me to. I don't care. I want to get people there because I know the power you can have in your business. And if you want results and you cannot and you do not come, I know where you sit in the business. It's as simple as that. I know where you sit.
I'm pumped. It's my first like. Because I missed Daniel.
Yeah, exactly. So I know where you sit if you can't come. Don't expect Shaney to get on a call on a Friday because you've got a meeting. All right. I reward the people that put him to death. So that's next Thursday at 7 o'clock. I'm going down. I've got 4 seats. I'll take car down, whatever it is. But that's it.
How much is
Don't forget
How much is
PA.
You're in the boot.
That's it, guys. That's it.